He did not know it was the last normal evening. Nobody ever does. That is the cruelest part. The clock said 7:47. The world said everything is fine. Lucas planned everything 3 weeks in advance. Spontaneity, he believed, was just risk with a nicer name. That belief was about to be completely destroyed. The phone lit up the room at 12 past midnight. His aunt never called this late. Not once in his life. He answered. 3 seconds later his whole world moved. His father had collapsed. Hospital. Come now. 3 sentences. 37 words. One new world. He sat in the dark and felt the floor shift under him. The streets were empty. Just him and the streetlights. He ran. Not because it would help. He ran because standing still was completely impossible. Hospitals at midnight feel like a different country. Bright lights. Quiet voices. Everything urgent and nothing explained. He gave his father's name. His voice barely worked. He had planned for everything except this. Waiting rooms teach you what you actually believe. Lucas discovered he believed in things he never admitted. The old man said, "You look like someone who needs a question." Lucas said, "I need answers. Not questions." The old man smiled. Said, "That is exactly the problem." 40 years ago he sat in a room just like this. He said, "Fear does not mean stop. It means pay attention." Lucas wrote that down. His notebook suddenly useful again. He had never said any of it out loud before tonight. Fear dressed as caution. Hiding dressed as preparation. The words came out like something that had been held too long. The doors opened at 2:31 a.m. The doctor walked toward them across the room. 12 steps had never taken so long in human history. Stable. That word arrived like a door opening in a sealed room. Alive. Surgery needed. Long road ahead. Lucas breathed for what felt like the first time in 3 hours. His father looked smaller in the hospital bed. His eyes found Lucas the moment the door opened. He held his hand and said nothing. Nothing was enough. He said, "Son, I have watched you shrink away from your life. I have been waiting for the night that would stop that. I did not know it would cost this much. I am sorry." He left the hospital at 5:14 a.m. Walked, not ran. The same streets. Completely different boy. The city was waking up. So was something in him. He opened the notebook at 6 a.m. He did not write a schedule. He wrote the truth. 4 pages. Everything he had been afraid to admit. He had been avoiding that name for 7 months. He pressed call before he could plan what to say. James answered. Lucas said, "I need to tell you something." He had thrown away the audition form 3 weeks ago. But he had kept bringing the violin to school. Every day. He pushed open the door before the thought caught up. They said, "Whenever you are ready." He thought about the hospital. About his father's hand. Then he played the most honest thing he had ever played. She put her pen down before he finished the last note. She said, "I do not know what happened to you last night. But whatever it was, bring it every time you play." His father looked better in the afternoon light. Lucas told him about the audition. About James. About the notebook. His father said, "There he is. There is my son." Thomas was gone. Both chairs empty. A stranger in a waiting room at 1 a.m. Lucas never learned his last name. It did not matter. Fear, he wrote, is not the enemy of your destiny. Fear is the address where your destiny actually lives. He had been avoiding his own address for 17 years. James showed up at the door with food and no questions. He sat on the floor like no months had passed between them. Some friendships are built for exactly these moments. He wrote the letter by hand. 3 full pages. Everything unsaid in 17 years found the page. He folded it carefully. He would deliver it in person. The email came on a Thursday morning. He read it twice. Then sat very still for a long time. The door he had barely touched had opened completely. He walked through the door on a Tuesday afternoon. The apartment was the same. The people in it were not. His father looked at Lucas and simply nodded. Once. Slowly. His father read every word without speaking. When he finished, he folded it and put it over his heart. Lucas understood. Some things do not need an answer. He found his seat between a cellist and a flautist. The conductor raised the baton. Lucas lifted his violin and for once did not hesitate. His father was in the 4th row. Recovered. Present. Their eyes met across the concert hall. That night had not taken anything. It had given everything.